we all know the great pursuit of knowledge being that intellectual persuasion where a person, be it a scholar, theologian, philosopher, whatever, is actively seeking out the true knowledge or the unsubsidizable knowledge. And it's an admirable lifestyle to live, but there's a lot of confusion in the, I want to say profession, but it's not really a single profession, but there's a lot of confusion in the profession, sounds simplified enough. The actual definition of knowledge taken by the majority of these people is wrong. Knowledge is what we can know. It is the facts that we can know, which is a hard way to define it because knowledge and know are technically the same word. So, but when something is known by taking a preface, and assuming a conclusion without absolute confirmation, that's not knowledge. That's assumption. That's doxa. But assuming that and making it become knowledge kills the credibility of this pursuit that has been going on for centuries around the world, because people are now searching for what they think is the right thing when it's the wrong thing, and are being blindsided by the fact that they are looking for the wrong thing and defining knowledge as the wrong thing. Philosophy is the love of wisdom. It's not the pursuit of wisdom. It's not the journey for an ultimate truth. It is just a love for wisdom. Therefore, there should be no end goal. There should be no one factual truth to be found, because your goal is not to find something. It's to gain as much and much and much and much. If it's your love, you want the most of it. There's no, byproduct that is an absolute determinant. There just can't be, because it's not a job, it's an affiliation. You're not working towards a goal. The actual philosophy itself is the enjoyment, because it is a love of wisdom, not a making up of minds. If you're viewing it as that one thing, then it just isn't. There's no other way to put it. It's not trying to assume a final truth through what you think you know. Even if what you think you know is absolutely certain and your basis is logically feasible and makes perfect sense, without having any evidence to jump, it is still not knowledge. It's most likely truth, but it's not knowledge. There is a disparity, and you can't be credibly, a credible thinker if you are constantly making these jumps. It's not how knowledge works. Knowledge has no gaps or disparities or jumps or spaces in between that can't be bridged without evidence. The evidence is out there for knowledge. If there is something that can't have its exacts pinned down, then it isn't a facet of knowledge. It's more so a belief system. It's more so a faith system. That's why we can't find these evidences for God. We can't find, absolute moralities. They aren't knowledge. They are belief. They are, doxa in action, which is quite odd to get around because of how we have been made to view knowledge. Knowledge is the things we're taught in school, and in school, we're taught facts, yes, but we're also taught, rules and obedience and certain things that we take to be knowledge, which really are assumptions, beliefs, opinions, and so on, that aren't based in knowable, knowledged truth. Basically, there's gaps, and you can't have gaps in knowledge. That's not what it is. It's an indisparagable thing, so any disparity, devalues it from that field, makes it not that. So keep that in mind when trying to find true knowledges and whatever facts and things you want to find.